One half of the sister duo Chloe and Halle, singer-songwriter Chloe Bailey, has been on the scene for quite some time now, along with her younger sister Halle. But it wasn't until recently that Chloe's solo adventures would kick off and really begin to blossom, as well as get the streets talking, when she released her first single cover of Nina Simone's song Feeling Good, accompanied by a powerful performance she did on the ABC network for their Juneteenth special. Her newly released and official first solo debut single from her upcoming solo album, Have Mercy, has been hitting airwaves and making rounds around social media. With a stamp of approval from her mentor, Queen Bee herself, Chloe Bailey has the perfect recipe for becoming our next big thing, not to get confused with the Radio Disney contest of the same name, which they've won back in the day. Only real ones remember. With powerhouse vocals and an artistic obsession for music and performing, artists like Chloe seem to only come around every once in a blue moon, but it seems like an overwhelming amount of people are just not here for her or her artistry. Similar to artists like Rihanna, the good girl gone bad trope has been around for ages, and it can either make or break your career, and for Chloe, folks aren't exactly sure what it's doing. Her sweet and positive demeanor conflicts with her on stage, mic-licking persona, but why does it seem as if everybody is a parrot repeating the same sentiment, aka Chloe, you're doing too much? Chloe has faced a tsunami level of criticism for her new public image and overtly sexual performances, and catches herself having to defend herself time and time again, even going on Instagram Live and shedding a few tears in the process. But no matter how much criticism is chucked her way and how bothered she seems by it, her antics and performances only seem to be amplified. So with all that being said, why are folks not here for Chloe's shenanigans, and why are they dragging Miss Bailey by her pretty blonde locks? Chloe and Halle's image in the spotlight weren't controversial, to say the least. Wholesome, if you will. Signed by Beyonce herself, their debut studio album, The Kids Are Alright, is a contemporary R&B-infused body of work released under Beyonce's label, Parkwood Entertainment, with the riskiest line from the entire album probably being Halle's verse on their song Down, where she sings, "I just wanna lay around in daisies." Daisies being synonymous with underwear or undergarment. The album also includes songs like Happy Without Me, accompanied by the music video which shows the girls in an ethereal-like fashion. Also included is their song Grown, which was used as the theme song for the ABC spin-off series Grownish, where the girls became recurring cast members in Season 2. In the show, the girls play twin athletes, and this is the first time that fans got to see the girls step away from their good girl image, more so Halle's character. With their recent and second studio album, Ungodly Hour, the heat was turned up quite a few notches, and we've gotten the chance to see a much more darker side. With an album title like Ungodly Hour, it's not surprising that they were taking the good girls gone bad route, just probably not as explicit compared to other singers in the game. Regardless of their tamed version of the bad girl aesthetic, their sexual and F-bomb dropping lyrics still captivated listeners, drawing in a new audience without completely shutting out their long-term supporters. It wasn't until Chloe took a huge leap of faith and decided that 2021 was the year to shake things up, and for people to see her aside from her sis. Creating a separate Instagram account from her and Halle's official one was the first sign of Chloe's new endeavors. This startled fans of the girls, who always seemed stuck together like hot glue. Rumors of the duo's breakup were sparked more than 4th of July sparklers, but Chloe insisted that this was just something to do, while Halle was away in France preparing for her upcoming role as the live-action Ariel from Disney's The Little Mermaid. Innocently enough, Chloe's official solo IG page started out like any other, a few random posts here and there, but with the swiftness, the content began to shift and fans were bombarded with photos showing off a more exposed version of the do-it singer. Like every toxic relationship, things were fine in the beginning. Fans were praising Chloe's new, more explicit image and song covers, but Miss Chloe was not about to let her foot off the gas just yet. She'd began to post videos of herself doing the Bus It challenge, followed by clips of herself in her underwear and other back-to-back images dressed more scantily clad. Some fans were here for Chloe stepping out of her good girl persona, while others felt it was a bit much, as well as redundant considering the fact that they've never seen Chloe in this light before. The comments and criticism seemed to be a bit much for her, cause shortly after she took to her Instagram Live to address all of the backlash and ended up shedding a few tears in the process. Months after the birth of her account, Khloe dropped a cover of Nina Simone's song, Feeling Good, and what would be Khloe's first song cover as a solo act. She performed the cover on Good Morning America and again on ABC's Juneteenth special and was met with quite the backlash due to her sexy, burlesque-styled performance. Matter of fact, she was getting dragged so much that Nina Simone's own granddaughter, Rihanna Simone, took to her Twitter sending off numerous tweets defending Khloe. One tweet read, "Everyone's coming at Chloe Bailey for her performance of my grandmother Nina Simone's song, Feeling Good. But what y'all don't understand is that Grandma was a free-spirited woman herself. She would have loved that performance as much as I do. Relax, Khloe killed it. Hashtag Nina Simone." This ABC performance would also mark the first time Khloe got the chance to perform without her partner in crime, Halle. About a month after the performance, Khloe released a snippet teaser via her Instagram of her first and official solo debut single, Have Mercy, from her up-and-coming solo album. In the visual teaser, we see Khloe laid out on a bed while bouncing her bum up and down to the beat before jumping up and down into a split. The 15-second audio from the snippet spread like wildfire on the social media platform TikTok, and like the singer SZA's song, Shirt, that has not yet been released, but with how much y'all played the mess out of that leaked snippet, probably won't ever get released, it quickly became a popular TikTok sound. A few months later, the official video for Have Mercy was released with a cameo from Tina Knowles Lawson, aka Beyonce's mama, and people immediately began sounding off in the comments section. Critics of her being too hypersexual, promiscuous, a tryhard, and comparing Khloe to Beyonce herself were sprouted in every which direction. The biggest critic of them all being that Khloe was doing entirely too much. During a Q&A, Khloe responded to a commenter who asked, "Why are you showing so much skin?" With a quick reply, a smile, and with chest, Khloe responded, "Because I can. It's my body, and I'm so proud of it, and I hope you're proud of yours too." During an interview with MTV News, she explained why she's so open to showing off her body, saying that men can glorify ass in their videos. I want to do it with this in a really artful, fun, beautiful way. The annual MTV Video Music Awards was set to premiere 2 days after the release of the Have Mercy music video, and Khloe was listed as a performer for the show. This marking her first ever VMA performance, fans were eager to see exactly what Khloe had in store for them. Starting out with heavenly vocals and sticking to the theme of the Have Mercy music video, Khloe sucked in viewers with a Medusa-esque styled intro with flashing lights and a melodramatic, enchanting chant before breaking out into the rest of her song, followed by a dance break before finishing the number by laying on her side and licking the microphone, which Khloe says she doesn't even remember doing. Let's just hope Corona wasn't dancing on Khloe's tongue that night. Exiting stage left, Khloe's overwhelming first VMA performance left her shooketh, and she didn't even make it backstage before breaking out in tears. Similar to her ABC performance, the "You're Doing Too Much" crowd couldn't wait to get behind their phone and computer screens to bombard the comments under the performance of the VMA's official YouTube page, and Khloe's IG with remarks like, "She's trying too hard to be Beyonce, and just be yourself." Khloe clearly was trying to hear none of that because the heat would be all the way turned up when she performed on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon on October 12th, and in true Khloe fashion, she did not miss a beat and made sure to leave viewers talking. She took to her Twitter account and wrote, "Doing too much is my specialty." In a recent interview with The Breakfast Club, Khloe says that every artist is different and that's what makes every artist unique, and that she's going to continue to do her. Whether you agree with the fact that Khloe is doing entirely too much or not is all subjective. What we do know, however, is that artists and musicians that these big labels continue to pump out aren't like the artists of yesteryears. There seems to be a huge hole in the mainstream music scene, and it looks like Khloe is here to fill in that gap and give us something that the public has been craving for a while. That something being actual talent. OG Khloe and Halle fans claim that the Khloe we are now seeing isn't anything new to them, and that she's always been this way via her Finsta and live streams. Maybe so. Overall, it's safe to say that Khloe feels liberated by her more sexed up image and insists that her and Halle aren't ever splitting up, and from the looks of their live streams and interviews, we know that Halle doesn't play when it comes to her sister, so folks better tread lightly. Khloe's focus seems to be on longevity within the business, and we can't wait to see what else she has in store for us. Khloe is with the shenanigans, and so are we. Is Khloe doing too much, or are these other artists just not doing enough? Let us know what you think in the comment section down below and stay tuned for more true celebrity stories.